ช่เออมีรอดอยู่ดัมเมเคียดัมเมเคียรีพับลิกนะ
Doris is waiting for me near Balmung Dock. The longer she's out in the open, the more likely she is to be found by Akashic. I need to hurry. Muhammad! Time to fight.
Mm-hmm. อ๋อมันเป็นเลเวล4อ่ะไม่ใช่5อ๋อ5แหละมันซันทัตสึเคนมามุดมัน4ชาร์จเยอะเกินศัตรูมีน้อยเดียวมีค่าหมดมันก็ยัง เมกาแฟยังไม่เลิกออกโอ้แกกเทสอะผมว่ามันไม่มีแฮชแท็กอะมันเซิร์ชยากแล้วแบบอะไรนะก็ทำไมอีเทสเนี่ยเพราะว่าไม่มันเป็นมันลิงก์กับอินสตาแกรมเยอะมากอะแล้วไปมามันก็แบบจะดูโปรไฟล์ดูนั่นดูนี่เดี๋ยวมันก็กดกลับไปอินสตาแกรมใช่ไหมเออผมก็งงว่าถ้าอย่างนั้นเนี่ยก็ไปอัปเกรดอินสตาแกรมให้มันไม่ต้องโพสต์รูปก็โพสต์ได้ลองไหมใช่อินสตาแกรมมันเน้นโชว์รูปไงก็แค่ปรับเป็นเทคอะไม่เป็นอันเดียวกันนั่นแหละแต่ว่าแทนที่จะบังคับให้โพสต์ต้องโพสต์รูปอะก็โพสต์ข้อความได้ก็ใครอยากโพสต์รูปก็โพสต์เหมือนเดิมใครไม่อยากโพสต์รูปก็โพสต์เท็กซ์ไปแล้วก็ปรับ UI ให้หน่อยไม่ต้องมาขึ้นแอปใหม่ก็ได้ถึงจะมันเถอะ
There were no guards, I take it.
None manning the gates. No, it's a different story inside though.
อันนี้มันให้เปิดด้วย account Instagram ไง
Most likely guards left behind when the wardens ran. If Chadwick was being held here, I worry that he may already be.
Don't give up hope just yet.
ที่สำคัญคือ
Let's move quickly.
เชดมันไม่มี18 บวกครับ
The ether stick is there.
Then I'll search the upper
โค้ดอะไรพวกนั้นโดนแบน
Sid, stay safe.
ทวิตเตอร์ก็แต่ว่าก็คือแบบ
Inside the walls.
มาตรฐานชุมชนมันก็ไม่ให้นะทวิตเตอร์แต่ว่าแบบก็คนก็โพสต์กันจงขึ้นก็ไม่เห็นจะเป็นไรอยู่แล้วไหม
Locked up tight.
เออบอลมังดัก อ๋อ
So
มันจะ
this place was no ordinary prison. And I doubt they'll have taken the creature with them when they fled.
ทำเควสเกี่ยวกับการค้าทาส อี มันปั๊ม ability point ยังไงนะ ไปปั๊มใน arcade mode เลย ปั๊มในก้อนหินอะทางนี้เหมือนมาแล้วอะเอ้า มาเก็บของแค่นั้นเหรอ
No sign of any bearers yet.
อยู่อีก
I
ห้อง
hope
หนึ่ง
you have better luck downstairs.
อืม Cruiser Beast Deployment
Minimal loss of Waluda lives. And what happens when they run out of bearers? Even the Imperials take better care of their branded than that.
ผมรู้แล้วว่าทำไมผมเล่นแล้วแสบตา ไฟดวงนี้มันสะท้อนตาผมมันต้องเปิดไฟอีกดวงหนึ่ง นี่ไอสีที่ผมไลฟ์นะกับไอสีที่ผมเห็นในทีวีไม่งคนละสีกันอะเกมอะเพราะ
This is
ทีวี
even
มัน
worse
มี
than
เก
I
มโหมด
feared.
อะมันเปลี่ยนอะสีอย่างสดเลย สีที่ไลฟ์
Nothing
เป็น
but a
สีออ
caching
ริจิ
down
นอล
here. Hopefully things are looking better upstairs.
มันเปิด
Should
ออ
go and
โต้
see how
ครับ
Doris is getting on.
อืมอืมอืมมันดีเทคซอร์สว่าเป็น PS PlayStation เงี้ยมันก็เปิดเกมโหมดให้ละทีวีสมัยเนี้ยใช่ไหมเป็นออโต้
No
มอ
lock
นิเตอร์มัน
downstairs.
ลุงลังไปสำหรับเกมคอนโซล
But
ผ
I
ม
did
ว่า
find out that this place
ใช่ไหม
was more than just a prison.
เกมคอนโซล
Something far more sinister was happening here.
I know.
อืม
I've been reading some of these documents and
ใช่
it
ใช่
can't be true,
But-
can it?
มันต่อได้แหละ แต่ว่าแบบ
Bearers die every day
โปร
in
โตคอล
service
มั
of
น
their masters,
มัน
but
มันไม่ค่อยรู้
this,
จักเกมคอนโซลอะ
this is so much worse.
ถ้าเป็น
Pitting
ทีวี
bearers
อะ
against a
กับ
wild
คอนโซล
beast
นะแบบ
armed
มัน
with nothing
มัน
but
จะ
their
มีแบบ
wits.
โปรโตคอลในการ
And all
แบบ
in
มันจะ
order
รู้
to
เลย
bring
อะ ที
about
วีอะ
more death. And not just those who could fight, but the
อื
elderly,
ม
children even,
อืม
and those who wouldn't or couldn't were disposed of. Whatever that means.
อืม
I'm afraid it means they were fed to the monstrosity they kept here.
Then we're too
หนึ่ง
late.
440p อะ
And I was a fool to bring you here.
Don't say that. Did you find anything else?
A key.
จอมอนิเตอร์ผมนี่
It
อนาถ
doesn't
เลย
fit
คุณ
any
จ๋า
of the locks on this
มัน
floor.
เป็น21:9 ไง โ
Perhaps
ค้ง
it
ๆ
will
อะ
fit one of the
ยาว
doors
ๆอะ
downstairs.
เอา P5
There's a
ต่อ
corridor
เนี่ย
I haven't searched yet. Finish up here,
ใช่ครับ
then come and find me
ถ้า
when
ป
you're
รับ
ready.
ถ้าปรับของ P5 มันจะยืดครับ มันจะอ้วน
I'll
ครั
be
บ
there in a moment.
ปะใน P เออใช่ต้องกดในเครื่อง Play ครับ ปรับออปชันในกราฟิกของ PlayStation ครับ เอาพุทมันจะออกเป็นดำสองข้าง ต้องเล่น16:9อะโอเค ป้าให้กุญแจมาละ ไม่มีครับ เอาอะไรตีก็ได้ เอาบอมยิงไฟเลือดยังลดเลยครับ เอาไฟยิงบอมอะ ซึ่งปกตินี่เอาไฟยิงบอมเลือดมันต้องขึ้นหรือเปล่า ไม่
See
มี
what
ค
we
รับ
can find down here.
ระบบมันโบราณครับผมว่านะ โอ้ยมันคิดเยอะอะ Search the East Wing East Wing คือฝั่งนี้
A survivor. She sounds close.
Who are you?
There's no need to be afraid. Are you alone? Are there any other survivors?
Some of the guards. They're still here. But something's wrong with them. Everyone else was eaten by the monster.
Of course there were.
Thank the Founder.
It was worth our coming. But I'd rather we didn't linger. Are you ready?
Ready when you are. You poor thing. You must have been terrified.
Chadwick sent you.
What?
ใช่หมื่นทวิตมั้งถ้าไม่จ่ายตังค์
Distracted it so I could run away. He must have sent you. He
ใช่
promised to free the others too.
แต่หมื่นทวิตนี่คนธรรมดาก็ถือว่า
He opened your sound
ติด
and
โซเชียลนะครับ
you wouldn't be here otherwise.
มึงไหลกันทั้งวันเนี่ย10,000 อันเนี่ยใช่ไหมผมว่าไถกันทั้งอัน
Was that?
Monster's back. Chadwick, help.
We have to get out of here.
Doris, keep the girl safe.
All right. You put that bearer-eating bastard in the ground.
เป็นจังหวะใน
We have to run.
It's out there waiting for me. I can't let it live. Not if it's got a taste for bearers.
คูซ่าบีทเฮ้ยเป็นเบเฮมอธเว้ยฮันตัวนี้เป็นเบเฮมอธมึงมาเบเฮมอธเปลี่ยนสี
The beast will wreak havoc if it ever leaves the prison. I can't let that happen. This one.
โอเมดอีกแล้ว เฮ้ยมันมีแบบดูเดี๋ยวคุณชายถึงจะรู้เองว่ามันหลบยังไง
I needed that. This one.
อู้
Fine hand. This one. Get him.
อืม มาแล้ว
Over here. Over here.
เอ๊ะจบหรือยังนะโอ้โหอีท่าอันติบาฮามุดอย่างแรงคุณกุ้ง สแต็กทีแม่งกดตุ้ม เกือบหมดหลอด เอากุ้งกิ้งไม่อยู่แล้ว
Finally.
อ่ะ
Sid, are you hurt?
บนเพย์ห้ามันรำคาญมันไม่บอกเนาะมันน่าจะบอกซะหน่อยเนาะเวลาคนเข้าออกห้องอะนะ มันไม่มีเสียงตุ้งต้องอืม
No.
What is it?
A diary. I gave it to Chadwick before we went our separate ways. He was here. Do you think that creature?
I'm sure he fought bravely to the last. The girl is safe thanks to him.
Chadwick. You fool.
Come on. We have to get her back to the hideaway. We don't want his sacrifice to have been in vain.
No. Of course not. I'll see that she's looked after from now on. It's the least I can do.
มันไม่โหลดนะมันโหลดเร็วเฮ้ยอันติบาร์มุดอย่างแรงเลย
From what
ส
I
แต็ก
hear,
ที
you've
นึง
only
ให้
left
ก
the
ด
girl's side
ตี
in
สักครึ่ง
days.
หลอดแล้วก็กด
I hope she's recovering from her ordeal.
She is. Slowly but surely. She's far tougher than she looks. I thank the flames we found her. If we hadn't...
I know. But we did. I'm sorry we weren't able to save Chadwick.
There's no need to apologize. Without your help, I would never have found out what happened to him. How he fought to the bitter end to save her. To save Haida Marie. That's the man I remember. The man I thought of as a brother.
I wish I could have met him. I'd like to hear more about your past. If you don't mind, that is.
Of course. You already met my former master. She trained Chadwick and I to do two things. Kill and obey. We were supposed to be sold to the highest bidder when the time came. But no bid was ever high enough to convince her to part with us. For years we were her daggers in the shadows. But we could never quite shake our doubts about the things she made us do. And then, one day, we just couldn't do them anymore. So we escaped. But staying together was out of the question. They would have found us too easily. After so many years of training, the pull to serve was always strong. It scared me to think he might have taken another master, become a dagger in someone else's hand.
But even in captivity, the battles he fought were his own. And he died not as someone's tool, but as a hero.
Haida Marie is proof of that. Bearers can cast off their shackles. And the Cursebreakers will show them how. I'll fight until my dying breath to see it done. For Chadwick, and for all of us.
Thank you, Doris. We'll be counting on you.
Level up เลย The Breath of Darkness กุ้งเนี่ยกากอะสกิลโอดินอะหรือว่าผมใช้ไม่คล่องก็ไม่รู้
Oh, I wasn't expecting you back so. Here you are. All in good time, eh?
โอ้มีเกนจิโกรบด้วย 2,365 รีนาว
All done?
เดี๋ยวปั๊มรีนาวต้องไปทำอีเควสเขียวอ่ะ ใช่ไหม The Masterless Marauder Rank S
There's something
Clive.
อืม
Coin purse weighing you down.
เพลงอ่ะผมไม่แน่ใจว่าเพลงขายเหมือนกันไหมนะ
It's better I'll be here. You'll not find a better price than that.
คิดว่า ผมเหลือเพียบเลยเพลงอ่ะ แล้วมันมีแบบว่าซื้อของทุกชิ้นจากไอ้นี่ด้วยนะ ซื้อของทุกชิ้นจากไอ้พาทอนอะไรไม่รู้ผมงงกันในโทฟี่อ่ะ เดี๋ยวค่อยว่ากัน
Finished, are you?
ไปฮันอีตัวนี้ก่อน วารุเกสอ๋อ เดินลงมาเจอเลย Master Red Marauder อ๋อ นี่ไง ตัวเบิ่มเริ่มเลย ใช่ มันคือ Behemoth King
Another of the Royalist guard dogs. Quite a specimen of these two. Over here!
โอ้โอ้โอ้โอ้
This one. Get him! Sick him! Over here! Too slow. Over here! This one. This one.
อุ้ยเหี้ยโอ้
This one. Over here.
ไม่โดนบามุดยิงไป
Kill.
อโปคาลิปส์คืออะไรวะ
Over here. Get him. Sick him. That's better. Over here. Over here. Sick him. Sick him. Go to him. This one. Over here. Get him. Sick him. Now, Torgal. Over here. This one. Sick him. Sick him. Go for it. Sick him. This one. Fool.
เอาบามุดยิงไปเลย
No match for you, eh, Torgal?
Still alive, are you? If you're gonna buy some, be quick about it. You're rubbing me blind, you know. Come again. Or don't. I'm not much bothered either way.
What's Sancfordian, dear?
โอ้ยังไม่ของยังไม่ครบขาดโอริคาลัมอีก1 ก้อนกับดักสตีล1 ก้อนกัปเตอร์เดมรัง
That it? Fine.
First the skies.
Under New Management Grim Reaper ต้องไปรับเควส
How are you doing? Here you go.
Do you see anything you like?
Favor of Darkness Heavencraft
And a fine, fine day to you.
The Dominion's all but done for.
6,000 แต้มอ่ะ
stayed here.
5,000 แต้ม
Was that shouting I heard from the barracks?
And you're just gonna fall into line.
I don't trust this Duke.
Oh, Clive. What am I to do? My wards and
Meow.
I may soon be without a home.
What's happened?
เนี่ย
The High Cardinal has descended from his lofty throne and taken up residence here in Northreach.
The High Cardinal.
Leader of the Council of Elders, second only to his Radiance at the head of the Imperial government. Not that any of those things still exist. Now he goes by his noble title, the Duke of Oriflamme.
And what does he want with Northreach?
He wants to transform it into a military stronghold, a foundation upon which to build a new Sambrec. He's already secured the support of the various army remnants, with promises that they shall be afforded the respect they deserve in his empire. One built on the confiscated property of the people.
He would rob the populace to pay for it.
อืม
Believe me, I have used every means of persuasion to discourage him from this folly. But for whatever reason, he will not listen to me.
What does Captain Philippe make of this? When the town was under attack, it was him the soldiers rallied around. Couldn't he use that influence again?
How? By speaking out against one of the most powerful men in Sambrec. A man whose stated aim is to revive the empire Philippe's comrades swore to serve, and to improve the soldiers' lot within it. The captain can offer them a regular supply of gruel, and an occasional trip to the Vale to help them
เออ
forget
บาง
the
ตัวมันก็
terrors
วิ่ง
they
วิ่ง
face
ไปมันก็
each
จะเจ
day.
อแบบ ใช่ไหม
Duke
อยู่กลางเมือง
offers them a vision of strength and safety.
เทอร์มินัส
No. Any attempt to incite mutiny would cost Philippe the support of his men. If it did not cost him his life. But given the mood around town, mutiny may yet be unavoidable. The people have little appetite for further deprivation, least of all when it serves only to elevate others.
And who could blame them?
Clive, would you appeal to the Duke on my behalf? For your services to Northreach, you have the respect of the soldiers, and they will take you to His Eminence if you ask them. And unlike Philippe, no bonds of loyalty prevent you from speaking your mind to the man. Well, will you try? You could hardly fare any worse than I did.
I'll see what I can do.
Thank you, Clive.
Tell me then, where will I find this Duke of Oriflamme? In the garrison?
Overseeing the troops, yes.
All right. Wish me luck. I may have met this Duke before. At the remembrance ceremony. Let's hope I didn't make a strong impression.
It's not only control of the garrison.
We already have a leader in the Dane.
Halt! Oh, sorry about that. You're the dame's man, aren't you? You got some business with the captain?
No, actually. With the Duke. I was hoping I might be able to speak with him.
We're under orders not to let any civilians pass. But you should be all right. His Eminence has heard all about you and your heroics. Wait here. I'll go and ask.
So, you are the sellsword who lent his aid to the garrison. The Empire owes you a debt, and I shall see it repaid. But tell me, is it wealth that you seek, or favor?
Neither, Your Eminence. I thought only to inquire about your plan to turn Northreach into a stronghold.
Ah, I see. You are worried the expanded garrison will render your services redundant. Yet you needn't be. A proud fighting man like yourself shall always have a place here. Pride of place, in fact. For too long has the contribution of the noble soldier been under-reckoned. But no more. For it is they who shall see the Holy Empire rebuilt, beginning right here in Northreach.
Why here, Your Eminence?
The town has been fortunate enough to escape largely unscathed from the recent troubles. Her defenses are sound, and her garrison well prepared. Which is more than can be said for Oriflamme or Twinside. The Empire wants for a capital, and I believe Northreach to be the perfect place.
Yeah.
With Caer Norvent as her citadel. Once we have seen to the refortification of both the town and the castle, we need only build a wall around both to create a city that would be the envy of the twins. Plans are already underway for the construction. Soon enough, these thralls shall learn that they are no match for the might of Sanbreque.
I fear you underestimate how dangerous these creatures are, Your Eminence.
เดี๋ยวเอาแมว
Should
ไปเก็บ
they return in force, you will need all the people of Northreach to come together in defense of the
ไม่
town.
เอาไปเก็บไว้ในห้อง
Something they may be
อีกห้อง
loath to do if they've been deprived of their worldly goods.
The people
อยู่กับ
will
ลูก
do
มันอะ
as their
อยู่ในห้อง
leaders
เก็บของ
command.
อะลูกมัน
If
เกิด
Sanbreque
ใน
is
รัง
to
ในห้อง
be
เก็บของ
rebuilt, she will require a functioning government. One whose authority is beyond question. That is why this levy is necessary. So that any man who wishes to join the army might do so and be fed, outfitted, and paid as befits a defender of the Empire. And yet there are those who persist in peddling the treasonous lie that I seek to steal from the people and drive them from their homes.
Suspect they're afraid of
คนไป
losing
ขุด
what
มา
little
ใช้
they
แล้ว
have
จะได้
left.
พลังเวทใช่ไหม
Precisely. The common folk have little and less, and you mean to deprive them of even that. You would sow the seeds of your new empire in your own
ดู
salted
จากโลก
earth.
อะใช่
Sabine, we have discussed this.
Yes, and I told you then how putting the empire before her citizens would lead only to revolt.
Without an empire, there are no citizens.
And in yours, there will be only beggars. Is that what Griga wills for her people?
Do not take her name in vain, Sabine.
I'll come back later. A citizens' revolt. I wonder what the people really think of the Duke's plan. It wouldn't hurt to ask them, I suppose. Let's begin with those on the other side of the wall.
แมว
Sabine,
เข้าห้อง
you are embarrassing me.
You're embarrassing yourself.
เกมนี้แม่งพากกันเหนื่อยอะคือแม่งพากกันทุกอันอะผมว่าแม่งเป็นครึ่งปีอะพากกันหน้ามืดอะ
I've been hearing a lot of talk about a certain Duke.
Nothing good, I'll wager. going around acting like he owns the place. And with hardly a word to the dame. This is her town, not his.
I take it you'd rather she was in charge.
As far as I'm concerned, she still is. Just need his eminence to sod off back to Oriflamme.
The Dominion's all but done for.
What's that shouting I heard?
That so-called Duke is asking too much. He'll take everything.
All right there. What is it you're after, sir?
Just your opinion, actually. I wondered what you thought of the Duke of Oriflamme.
Oh, him. Not much. None of us traders do. It's thanks to nobles like him that we had to set up shop this side of the wall in the first place. Couldn't have the rabble getting any closer to the holy capital, could they? And now he's trying to drive us out completely, threatening to take everything we got from us if we don't clear off. If the dame said she wanted him run out of town, I'd be straight through that checkpoint, tar bucket in hand.
Half of what comes in is barely fit for pressing. The garrison salvaged what they could.
อันติไปนะอย่าอัพอันที่จะใช้ก็พอผมอัพ
Question.
แค่บาฮามุดผมไม่อัพอันอื่นเลย
What do you think of the Duke of Oriflamme?
Don't get me started. You build a life for yourself somewhere, earning for some noble.
ถ้าช่วงแรกก็เอาฟินิกซ์ดีสุด
Hand it all over to him. If he thinks his name and his chains give him the
ใช่
right to
มันกด
empty our
สี่เหลี่ยมเอาคืนมาได้ไง
purses, for a
เอา
rude
แต้มมาคืน
awakening. We'll
คืน
do
ไม่อัพอันอื่น
whatever it takes to keep what's ours. Whatever it takes.
Well, the people seem united enough.
ยังไม่ได้เลยครับ
What about the soldiers?
ผมเนี่ยถอดผมเนี่ยถอนแล้วถอนอีกเนี่ย
Do you think he was the only one who
เฮ้ย
survived?
ผมยังอัพมาสเตอร์คาไว้ก็คือฟีดอะฟีดของแต่ละตัวค่าโออะตัวนั้นที่เหลือก็เลือกเอาที่จะใช้
You're the one who was talking to his eminence.
On the dame's behalf, yes. I was trying to persuade him not to take the people's goodwill for granted, but it seems my words fell on deaf ears. What do you think of his plans?
I'm a soldier, mate. He tells me what to do, not the other way round. Listen, I've got nothing but respect for the dame, but I've got a family to look after. That's where my loyalties lie, not with the town or the empire, but with my wife and children. If the Duke can get us the men and the equipment we need to fight off those blue-skinned bastards, I don't care how he does it.
ข้างนี้ไม่มีเลยเหรอ
I hear the Duke of Oriflamme
มัน
plans
เป็
to
น
turn
ตา
this
ซี
town
ไง
into some sort of fortress. Do you think that's a good idea?
It's not for me to say. All I know is that unless the Emperor orders me otherwise, His Eminence's word is law. Look, no one likes all these taxes and tariffs, but empires don't come for free. Once Sandbreck is back on her feet,
อีที่บินใบพัดนี่ไม่น่าจะบินได้ใช่ไหม ถ้ามันเป็นเรือ
A whole day to dry some blood.
ไปคุยกับไอตีชอบน้องมิดมาก บอกน่ารักกว่านางเอก ผมว่าเสียงจิวมันแก่ไปอ่ะ ใช่ไหมเสียงภาคอ่ะ
It's not only control of the garrison he wants, it's the whole of Northridge.
Excuse me, do you have a moment? I wondered if you'd mind sharing your thoughts on the
เสียง
Duke of
ยุ่นมันไม่เข้ากับเกมไง
well, he's made a lot of enemies coming in the way he did. I mean, look
เห็น
around us.
ปากไม่ตรงด้วยนี่ถ้าเป็นภาคยุ่งอ่ะ
The traders might not like having the screws put on them,
But if they volunteered a few more of their hard-earned gil before things got bad, maybe they wouldn't have to. I think the Duke's got a point when he says rebuilding the Empire is the best way of making sure we're all protected. And if that means people who don't know one end of a sword from another
โอ้
have
ถ้า
to make way for those who do,
ถ้าจะต้องลิป
that's
ซิง
just
ค์
how
แบบ
it
ไดนามิก
goes.
ตามเสียงภาคอะเกมมันก็จะแบบไปกันใหญ่อะใช่ไหม
See what Philippe makes of all this.
Welcome back.
มันต้องเขียนโปรแกรมคำนวณไดนามิกไงคืออีตัวโปรแกรมมันจะลำตัวไลบรารีมันอาจจะยากอะ
For you, certainly. Clive, wasn't it? Thank you for last time. How can I help you?
แสดงว่าเลือกได้อย่างใดอย่างห
To
นึ่ง
ask you about the Duke of Oriflamme. Do you intend to go along with his plan?
But to tell you the truth, I'm in two minds. It's my sworn duty as a captain of the Imperial Army to obey his orders. But I can't say I agree with him.
Philippe, I remember you saying that you became a soldier to protect the people you loved. The Dame included.
That's right, I did.
Well, she doesn't agree with the Duke's orders either. She thinks they could tear Northreach apart.
And she's probably right. Thank you, Clive. I know what I need to do now. Protecting the people I love is what matters. Doesn't matter how. Well, duty calls, so I better go. Thanks again.
โยชิเนี่ยมันน่าจะทำชุดพี่คล้ายมาเนาะเป็นชุดแบบไอ้เจไดอะเซอร์ไวเวอร์คือแบบไม่มีสแตทอะใส่ไปงั้นแหละใช่ไหมเบื่อมีสัก10-20 ชุดทำเควสทำอะไรกดก็ได้ใส่ไปก็ถ้ากลัวมันจะฮาก็แบบชุดก็ฟิกมาทั้งตัวเลยเป็นเซตมาเลยใช่ไหมแล้วก็ไม่ต้องมีชุดฮา
Clive, how did you fare? Were you able to speak with the Duke?
I was.
พีซีมานี่ต้องมีพี่แก้ผ้าแน่นอนอะ
So Northreach is to be a fortress after all. Well, it will certainly help to hold back the thralls.
มีหมดอะ Resident 4 Resident อะไรอะมีหมดอะมอดอะ
I doubt it will come as much
Resident
consolation to
8
the
เลยอะ
townspeople whose worldly goods are confiscated to pay for it. They deserve to be heard, Clive. To have a say in this new empire the Duke means to build.
Sadly, His Eminence values their obedience more than their opinions, and hopes to reassert the authority of the state. I fear he sees the people as mere pawns on his chessboard to be sacrificed for the greater good. Needless to say, they themselves are of a different opinion, and would rather their destinies were in your hands. The soldiers, meanwhile, are content to follow their orders, and not just because of the Duke's rank, but because of his vision.
I thought as much. Had I sworn to protect Sambrek, I dare say I too would want nothing more than to see it rise from the ashes. Thank you for trying. But the battle is lost.
I don't know about that.
What happened to your uniform?
I handed it in, along with my resignation. Told the lads I wished them well, but that I owe it to those I love to call it a day.
But why?
Because I realize what really matters to me. Not following some nobleman's orders for the sake of it, but protecting what I care about. Protecting Northreach. I honestly don't know when those monsters will return, but I'm certain they're not finished with us yet. And when they do come back, we need to be ready for them. We need to stand together, all of us. And with you to lead us, milady, I reckon we can do it. It was you who finally convinced me, Clive. There's no point following orders if they go against everything you believe.
Indeed.
All of us, standing together. That has always been Northreach's best hope, and one which still lies within our grasp. We have only to turn our attentions to the true enemy. Thank you, Philippe, for showing me what I must do.
Anything for you, milady.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of standing together, would you mind if I borrowed a few of the lads from the Vale to help keep watch around the town? I fear His Eminence has loftier tasks in mind for the guard.
Not at all. Be my guest.
Wouldn't be the first time.
There may be hope for Northreach yet. Especially with men like you and Philippe to champion our cause. I, for my part, shall continue to work upon the Duke, in the stubborn belief that I might still tempt him into joining hands. But I suspect I shall have to call upon your aid again. Until then, Clive.
Until then.
จนกว่าจะเคลียร์ทางนู้นนะแสดงว่าพอคุณจ่ายดีมานด์เวลาอะไรบางสิ่งอะไปเคลียร์ทางนู้นไม่ได้แน่เลย ใช่ไหมพอไปเคลียร์ทางนู้นไม่ได้มันก็เลยแบบเมเนจยากไง
What is it?
It's the
ก็
Duke,
ตามนั้น
unsurprisingly. His Eminence has assumed full
ใช่
control
ไหม
of the garrison and put every able-bodied man to work on the fortifications. The town was left all but unguarded, so Philippe was compelled to form a citizen's watch to fill the void. And though my dear boys have been characteristically willing to assist him
มัน
in
ไม่
this,
ได้มีเวลามาทำอะไร
bodies. So I was wondering if you would lend them your strength, that the people of Northreach might sleep easier, if only for a few nights.
เอาตี้คุณนิวอ่ะเนี่ยซับแทงเขา Empress Killer ที่เขาซิปมาถามผมอ่ะเขาเป็นอันนี้ไม่ใช่เหรอ Empress Killer เป็นเรเดอร์ชั้นนำไม่ใช่เหรอเอ้ยเขาถามให้เพื่อนไงแต่คนทักมาคือ Empress ไงแล้วซับแทงนี่เป็นคนที่มาแทนใหม่หรือว่าอยู่กับตี้เขามาตั้งแต่แรกก็ไม่รู้นะอยู่สตาติกนี้มาตั้งแต่แรกไม่รู้นะสตาติกนิวอะแทงที่ชื่อ Empress Killer นี่คืออยู่มาตั้งแต่แรกหรือเปล่าฮะหรือว่ามาทีหลังเพราะว่าขอมาช่วยเพราะคนที่เขาฮาร์ดคอร์น่ะ
Whatever you need.
Thank you, Clive. What would I do without you? Philippe told me he had men stationed at...
Where can I find the mistress of this establishment?
Here, my lady. To whom do I have the pleasure of speaking?
My name is Sabine. And it is my displeasure to be the daughter of the Duke of Oriflamme, who I understand is causing you and your town no small amount of trouble.
มันก็ผ่านได้นะมันก็โปรเกรสมาจนถึงเฟส 2 นะ
Very well. Let us speak. I trust you'll forgive me, Clive.
Absolutely. Our conversation can wait.
เขาคงยังไม่ผ่านอ่ะ
Proceed.
As you know, my father is a most overbearing and supercilious man, and I join you in objecting to his every action. Indeed, I owe you my thanks for continuing to argue against his reckless plans. Yet I fear he is not one to be swayed by reason. No. He must be made to face the consequences of his actions.
And who would make him do this?
I would. Myself and several other like-minded individuals. Were you to join us, we would surely have the strength to drive him from Northreach for good.
Does that not seem a trifle...
ใครโออ่ะ
drastic?
Drastic action is
ต้องลาเลย
precisely what is called for.
ศึกมาแล้ว
Unless you are content to see your people downtrodden and dispossessed.
ที่เอาคุณแอลมาแทนใช่ไหม
That citizens exist only to serve the Empire. That they should be forced to make every sacrifice to ensure her revival. But he is wrong.
ที่บ้านอยากให้บวชอะไรเงี้ย
Who must serve the Empire, but the Empire who must serve her people.
มาดูทัก
He's always been like this. Scornful of the opinions of anyone he judged beneath him. But he cannot be allowed to ride roughshod over the common folk any longer. We must fight him by all possible means.
Fight him? No.
ก็ไปอยู่ที่ฮาร์ดคอร์
My purpose is to quell the tension in Northreach, not to stoke it. Respectfully, my lady. Our only chance of saving this town depends upon every one of us uniting against our common enemy.
ก็เขาหนีคุณจ๋ายไปไม่เพราะเขาหนีตี้นี้ไปเพราะตี้นี้ฮาร์ดคอร์ไม่พอเขาไง
False hope, I assure you. But I see that your mind is made up. I shall bother you no longer. If you will extend me the same courtesy, I bid you good day.
She certainly has spirit.
Indeed. But unfortunately for us, that spirit is only likely to harden the Duke's resolve, which may be enough to seal the fate of this town. Not that she cares. This is all about her and her father.
Families.
I'm sorry, where were we? Ah, yes. I was about to tell you of Philippe's plans for the town watch, but perhaps it's better that you heard them from him. I believe he's in the market, if you'd be so kind as to seek him out.
Right away.
It's just a pity I cannot join you.
ก็ต้องอย่างนั้นแหละถ้าจะผ่าน
action together.
ก็มันเป็นสัญลักษณ์ของแคทาสไงแบรนด์โดนสักครับใครเป็นแบเรอร์จะถูกสักถูกตีตาว่าเป็นแบเรอร์แล้วก็จะถูกต้องมีมาสเตอร์อ่ะมีนายทาสอ่ะใช่ครับเป็นวัฒนธรรมของทวีปนี้ครับ
The land is crawling with fiends, and someone has to
ใช่
keep watch.
ถือว่าเป็นคนที่สามารถใช้เวทมนต์ได้โดยไม่ต้องมีคริสตัลนะฮะคือเป็นคนที่แบบถูกเบลสมาแล้วแบบนิดนึงเงี้ยแต่ยังไม่ถึงขั้นโดมิแนนต์ถูกคริสตัลเบลสมาแล้วนิดนึง
Could hardly get a word in edgeways.
ถูกจับ
Father like daughter, eh?
She made an uninvited appearance at the Vale earlier, hoping to convince the Dame to join her in fermenting rebellion.
เดือนนี้สิกอคอแล้วปลายเดือน
I bet that went well. Her ladyship seems to have
วีค
a
3
way
วี
with
ค 4
people.
ครับ
Anyway, what brings you here?
Our mutual friend thought you might welcome some help.
Oh, she did she? Right as always. In fact, you're just the man. We've had some reports, you see. Sightings of, you know what.
They're back.
Seems that way. All over, too. We haven't been able to confirm anything yet, but if you're willing, you could go and see what's what.
Right. Where should I look?
You know Grieger's Weep? One of the sightings places them somewhere on its shores.
I'm on my way.
Thank you, Clive. I'll look into one of the other sightings. Let's rendezvous back here later.
Damn it. The reports were true. I need to stop them before they get to the town. This one.
Over here! Attack!
นี่มันอิชินสวอตเซน
Call that a test, Ultima?
Clive, it's me. You all right?
I am. But it seems the reports were true. The thralls have returned. I dispatched the few that I found, though.
Well, there's something, I suppose. But what were they doing south of town? They all came from the north last time. We might be able to fend off an attack from one side or the other, but from both?
Do you have eyes in the north?
Some. I should probably go and have a look, though, just to be sure. You head back to Northreach. I want you there just in case war breaks out while I'm away.
What do you mean?
Her ladyship's been busy working her magic on the townspeople, stirring up ill feeling towards her father. But she'll have her marching on the
แล้ว
barracks.
แต่ว่าใครคิดก่อน
What? This is exactly what the Dane was afraid of. I'll do what I can to calm things down. Be careful out there, all right?
Don't worry, I'm not like you. One sniff of those things and I'm running back to town screaming blue murder.
แต่ไม่ใช่เกมเอทใช่ไหม
Do you not see, Father? The people of Northreach have given enough, and only a fool would ask for more.
Listen to me, Sabine. Where would our people be without their country, hmm? The Empire is their sword and their shield. It is she that ensures they can live without fear. And now she teeters on the brink. Without their sword, how will the people fight? Without their shield, how will they protect their kin? Can the unarmed stand against the advancing hordes? No. But there is yet hope. A new shield, a new sword. A new empire. We can rebuild Sanbreque, just as Great Griga wills it.
Perhaps we could, Father. But we don't want to. Not if it is built on the broken backs of the people.
Please, let us not quarrel in the street. You must see that no good will come of this. Our fight is not with each other, but with the threat that draws ever closer to our gates. A threat that your sword has yet to rid us of, Your Eminence.
You will hold your tongue, whore. You may have filled my daughter's head with your heresy, but I will not be corrupted.
Corrupted? Your daughter's opinions are her own, as you would know if you had ever deigned to listen to her. At least I hope they are your opinions, and not posturing born of a family feud. Northreach deserves better than that.
Northreach deserves better than you, Carla. Yes, I know who you are. The slut of Twinside who bedded a Branded.
Jealous, are you? That a woman might choose a bearer over a pious man of Griga.
Clive! I met a swarm of thralls coming south from Oriflamme. Hundreds of them. Too many to count.
Oh, fuck. No. Work on the fortifications has scarcely begun. We will retreat to Caer Norvent and there make our stand. Did you hear me? That was an order!
While this is but a heartfelt plea, let us make our stand here and protect our homes. Protect those that we love. Together, for Northreach!
You heard the dame. What are we waiting for? Pikemen to the gates. Archers to the roofs. Quickly, come on!
But she is but a common...
whore, yes. And we'd follow her to the gates of hell. The men have their orders, and they look like following them. I got them spaced out at regular intervals. Whichever direction the thralls strike from, there'll be someone there to meet them.
Thank you, Philippe. Rest assured the people will play their part. The herbalist has donated her stock of medicines to me. Should any of your men be injured, take them to the Vale. We'll see to them there.
Thank you, milady. I will.
I'll play my part too. You still want for numbers. Unlike the enemy. I only hope I can go some way to evening the odds. Philippe, can I leave the south in your hands? I doubt the thralls by the lake were the last of their number.
Of course. I'll lead a party down that way so we don't get taken by surprise. What about you?
I'll make my way up the road to Oriflamme. I fought a few of these things. And while I can't promise to hold them all back, I should be able to thin the herd.
All right. But take care.
Thank you. Both of you.
You can thank us when it's over.
Till then, madame.
When the fighting begins.
จบไป
I want steel in the hands of every man.
อ๋อ มันจะประกอบร่างกันใช่ไหมไอ้กระเป๋าย่อยที่อยู่ข้างในที่เอาไว้ใส่ในกระเป๋า เขาทำมาไง
It's only just begun. Let darkness fall! This one.
โอ้ยมันใช้ยากว่ะอีไททันอี ได้ครับ อัพจนมาสเตอร์ครับ เลเวลสุดท้ายอ่ะ ใส่สกิลมันจะมี2 อันอ่ะ3 แบบอ่ะเลิร์นคือเรียนใช่ไหมเลิร์นเสร็จมันจะมีอีกขั้นคืออัปเกรดแล้วก็ถ้าอัปเกรดไปแล้วกดอีกขั้นหนึ่งมันจะเป็นมาสเตอร์ครับถ้าเราจะใช้พ็อกเพิร์กมันอ่ะเวลาอัปเกรดมันจะได้ความสามารถเพิ่มใช่ไหมก็เอาแค่อัปเกรดก็พอครับถ้าจะใช้ตรงตัวนะแต่ว่าอีกอันหนึ่งมาสเตอร์คือสกิลนั้นจะเอาไปใส่กับไอคอนตัวไหนก็ได้ครับส่วนใหญ่มาสเตอร์จะเป็นอย่างนั้นเอากีกาแฟไปแดก
That looks to be the last of them. I wonder how the others fared. Better hurry back to town. Come on, Torgal.
ไม่ดีอ่ะโอดินอ่ะต้องเล่นสายโอดินไม่ถนัดเอาโล่ไททันเคาน์เตอร์อย่างเดียว
Clive, it's good to see you. And you. The road to Oriflamme is clear. How did you and your men fare?
Well, we ended up fighting for our lives down by the lake. Took a few nicks, but nothing the girls of the Vale can't put right.
Glad to hear it.
Well, it seems we've survived. For the time being, at least. I thank you both for answering the call.
You were right. And I was wrong. About everything. I had thought that the only way to unite the people was under the banner of Empire. That without a strong hand to guide them, they would drift apart. To be borne hither and yon by the eddying currents of fate. But you brought them together.
เปล่า
Not by force.
เนื้อเรื่องมันลุงตุงนังกว่านั้นต้องเล่น
Nor by the exercise of goddess-given authority, but by simply being one of them.
จะปลดแอก
By knowing what they feel, because you feel it yourself.
Our purpose was ever the same, Your Eminence. You were merely distracted by a loftier vision of empire and glory, while our eyes beheld matters closer to home.
You have the right of it again, as did you, Sabine. His radiance said it himself. Sanbreque is naught without her citizens. I forgot that, and I am sorry.
I'm sorry too, Father. I should never have taken things so far. I only wanted
จะ
you
เปิ
to
ดเผยหน้า
understand
ตา
how
คน
the
ออก
people
แบบ
felt,
เรดไหม
how I
มีคนรอดูหน้าอยู่ทั้งโลก
anger got the better of me.
ใครเป็นคนออกแบบอีแมงมุมนี่
This was my doing. I should have listened to you. To all of you.
Your
หน้า
Eminence,
ตาเป็นยังไงดูหน่อย
I do not doubt that you came here with the best of intentions, but I believe the same could be said of us all. We all want safety, security, prosperity, not just for Northreach, but for the entire realm. And we may yet achieve it. If only we work together. Will you join us in this?
Yes. We shall.
Thank you, Your Eminence. Now that that is settled, I must go and see to the wounded. The Vale's doors are always open to any soldier in need of relief. And today there are more than ever before.
Madame Isabel is a rare soul indeed. In these dark times, I see that it is not men like me who should lead the realm, but women like her.
You're right. If only I'd listened to her when I had the chance.
Forgive me for saying so, milady, but you still do. The dame said it herself. We can turn things around. We just have to work together. And that goes for you, too. You're one of us now.
One of you.
Well said, Captain. Let this be a new beginning. Not only for Sanbreque, but for us.
Well, since there's nothing more to be done here, I should see if Isabel needs any help moving the wounded.
Can we get you anything?
มอนมันน้อยไปหน่อยนะผมว่ามันเป็นตัวซ้ำๆเป็นฉาบสีเปลี่ยนสีมาหลังๆอะแต่
I saw several soldiers being carried to the Vale.
ไม่ผมไม่ไปดันสุดท้ายผมดูทรงละแค่ไป
How goes the treatment of the wounded? I'll be happy to man one
เจอ
of the
สอง
treasure
ตัวครับมันจะมีตัว
You've helped quite
มี
enough.
แรงB ผมไม่จะแรงA ตัวหนึ่งแรง S ตัวหนึ่งมั้ง
But I must. After all you've done for this town,
มีแล้ว
it is the very least you deserve.
ดากอนไว้อะหลบง่าย
Tell me.
อีแรมไว้เนี่ย ผมเอาไททันถ้าไททันเคาน์เตอร์อะไม่โคตรขี้โกงอะเอาเคาน์เตอร์ AOE ก็ได้คือแบบ พอวงมันไล่วงพื้นใช่ไหมกะจังหวะแบบอึดที่มันจะออกอะแล้วก็กดโอป้าบแม่งเคาน์เตอร์เลยฮะแล้วก็ซัดคิเมล่าเลย
I
ใช่ครับ ไม่ได้ครับเคาน์เตอร์ได้หมดครับ แต่ประเด็นคือมันจะไม่ดีถ้าเราเคาน์เตอร์แล้วเรากดสี่เหลี่ยม แล้วมันรัวหมัดใส่3 ทีใช่ไหมถ้ามันมาฮิตที่2อ่ะคุณรัวใน1 ทีอ่ะพอฮิตที่2มาคุณต้องเคาน์เตอร์อีกรอบเพราะระหว่างที่รัวหมัดเนี่ยฮิตต่อมามันก็เข้าเลือดเราอะครับแต่เราไม่กระตุกนะตอนรัวหมัดอะได้ครับใช่ถ้ามีปัญญากดทางก็เคาน์เตอร์อีกทีได้เลยครับก็แบบอีตัวที่มันฟันดาบ3 ทีเงี้ยเคาน์เตอร์ตุ๊บแล้วก็ต่อย1 หมัดใช่ไหมแล้วก็จังหวะที่2เห็นมันฟันนะกดเคาน์เตอร์อีกทีต่อย1 หมัดนะแล้วก็จังหวะที่3เคาน์เตอร์อีกทีอ่ะอันเนี้ยรัว3 หมัดครบเพราะมันรัวได้แค่3มันใส่ได้แค่3 หมัดแต่แรงมากๆเลยนะไอ้3 อันนั้นน่ะถ้าเคาน์เตอร์ติดอ่ะ
My love was already too far gone.
He passed away.
He did. Not long after we arrived. But at least we were able to share a few moments of peace before the end.
เยอะกว่าเซกิโร่หน่อยนึงผมว่าและอัพให้มันมาสเตอร์มันเป็นฟีชใช่ไหมมันอัพให้มาสเตอร์ได้ครับมันจะเพิ่มแฮร์รี่วินโดว์ให้ครับไม่ได้เคาน์เตอร์แบบนี่ขนาดนั้นน่ะเคาน์เตอร์ง่ายครับโอ้โหระดับคุณจ้านะกดแป๊บนึงนี้เก็ตเลยไม่เหมือนแฮร์รี่ในดาร์กโซลครับเหมือนเซกิโร่มากกว่าแปลกๆอ่ะผมไม่เคยแฮร์รี่ในดาร์กโซลติดได้แบบดีๆเลยอ่ะไอแฮร์รี่ในดาร์กโซลอ่ะผมคิดว่านะ
for sharing this with me.
จะมีพิมพ์หลอมอ่ะ
You're a lot like him. Perhaps that is why I have such a soft spot for you.
ผมว่าแพรรี่ในดาร์กโซลอ่ะมันมี2 แฟกเตอร์อ่ะคือแฟกเตอร์1คือแพรรี่วินโดว์ฝั่งเราถือใช่ไหมฮะและอีกฝั่งหนึ่งอ่ะมันจะเป็นอาวุธของศัตรูที่ตีมาด้วยอ่ะเพราะว่า
Even the Duke of Oriflamme and his daughter.
อย่างเดมอนโซอ่ะไอ้ไนท์ที่มันถือค้อนควายที่อยู่ในดันเลือดข้างล่างอ่ะแพรรี่อย่างง่ายเลยแบบจังหวะไม่เห็นแบบง้างมาแบบกดปึ้งยังไงก็ได้ใช่แต่ถ้าตัวอื่นเนี่ยมันไม่เห็นจังหวะอ่ะใช่ไหมได้มาอีกก้อนแล้วโอริคาคัมNorthwich Pin of Days
This the last one?
Just a little further.
Will you lend me a hand? There's injured in the markets.
ผิดทาง
Thanks for standing with us. I'm sorry.
มันคือ Prince of Death
Get him. This one. Over here.
ทวิตเตอร์แบบที่ยังไม่ ทวิตเตอร์ยุคแรกอะแฮชแท็กยังไม่ได้ก็นั่นไงเพราะว่าทวิตเตอร์กำลังอยู่ในช่วงตกต่ำมันพีบ้าอะไรมันก็ไม่รู้ใช่มันโมเดลbusiness โมเดลมันยังไม่นิ่งเลยฮะมันไม่รู้จะทำเงินยังไงเอ้ามาแล้วไม่เจอก็ตอนนั้นยังเป็นสตาร์ทอัพอยู่ฮะพยายามคือไม่มี business model แบบจนแบบอยู่มาเป็นไม่รู้กี่ปีก็ยังไม่รู้จะทำเงินยังไงฮะ Twitter จนอีลุงก็อีลอนใช่เหมือนว่ามีfounder ออกบ้าง
Clive, if you're gonna buy something, be quick about it. You're rubbing me blind, you know.
มันมี founder ไปทำอะไรวะ
Finished, are you?
อะไรนะมันชื่ออะไรนะมีเดียมป่ะมีเดียมอะที่เป็นบล็อกอะก็ไม่เจ๊งนะทุกวันนี้ก็ยังมีคนอ่านบ้างแล้วมันจะมีแบบฟรีแล้วก็บางบล็อกเนี่ยเขาบอกว่าคอนเทนต์คุณภาพสูงคุณจะต้อง subscription คือ user อ่ะจะต้องจ่ายตังค์ให้แพลตฟอร์มถึงจะอ่านบล็อกของคนดังๆบางคนได้ที่เขียนดีๆนะแล้วถ้าเราไปอ่านบล็อกคนนั้นน่ะแพลตฟอร์มก็จะจ่ายตังค์ให้คนเขียนคอนเทนต์ไงbusiness model เป็นอย่างเงี้ยแต่ต้องเขียนดีจริงๆนะLegacy จ๋า แต่พันทิพย์ยังอยู่ อืมไม่ต้อง KYC ครับแล้วก็พันทิปครับ Reddit ครับมีปัญหาภายใน
Those things didn't fight like men.
แล้วแต่เราจะเปิดหัวข้ออะไรอ่ะเป็นสแลชอ่ะเปิดท็อปปิกเป็นพันทิป global ครับพันทิปเมืองนอกก็ไปไอ้นี้ได้นะ Reddit ไปตั้งเป็นสแลชภาษาไทยก็ได้นะ แต่คนไทยเล่นไอ้นี่กันไงพันทิปไงเฮ้ยพันทิปอะกระจอกรู้จักบอร์ดประมูลเปล่า หยงบัสเตอร์ใช่ไหมทำไมไม่รู้จักประมูลวะเวลาเราไปพักมันน่ะประโยค default มันจะบอกอ้าวยังไม่ตายเหรอ still alive
เ
these things.
Trouble with your gear, or what do you want?
มาแล้วดาบสุดยอดกัตเตอร์ดัมเบอแรง
Should last you a good while. And
เอาดาบมันหน้าตาเหมือนดาบเล็กหน้าล็อกเลยมันคือดาบที่อยู่ในอาร์ตเวิร์กของตัวนั้นนะฮะอีพี่คล้ายที่มันถือในพวกปกเกมอะไรต่างๆนานาแต่มันต้องเอาดาบเล็กหน้าล็อกก่อนนะจากเควสเอาดาบเล็กล็อกไปตีบวกคือเปลี่ยนชื่อใช่ดาบสุดยอดเนี่ย
what do you want?
แล้วก็เข็มขัดผมก็ใส่ตัวทองอยู่ตัวสีทองอยู่ซึ่งมันก็ดีกว่าชาวบ้านแต่มันจะมีอะไรนะเนี่ยใส่มาตลอดเลยเนี่ย ปิ้ง
Anything else?
ปิ้งแล้วฟันแต่มันมีไอ้ประดับไอ้เบลอันหนึ่งไม่ใช่เบลเป็นโกลบมั้งเป็นถุงมือเกนจิโกลบอันนี้ต้องเล่นปั๊มเควสอะให้ได้ไอ้รีนาวอะมันเอารีนาวไปแลกอะ
How may I help you today, Clara?
น่าจะสเตตดีอะฮะ 2,365 เนี่ยเกนจิโกลบไม่ถึงครับเพราะผมไม่ได้ทำเคสเขียวเลย
How are you doing? Here you go. Always something, isn't there?
ผมทำหน้าที่จำเป็นนะต้องทำใช่
There's something about it.
ฮันครับวัตถุดิบมาจากฮันส่วนใหญ่นะไอของที่ต้องคราฟอะครับเดี๋ยวเล่นไปสักพักเดี๋ยวเล่นไปสักพักมันก็ออกมาแล้วก็อะไรนะไอ้แบ็กสมิธบลูครับของแบ็กทรอนอะต้องเล่นนะครับเพราะว่ามันจะมี4เควสครับมันจะมีแบ็กสมิธบลู1แบ็กสมิธบลู2ใช่ไหม3 4ครับจบเควสที่4จะได้ดาบแร็กนาร็อกครับได้มาจากเควสเลยนะแล้วก็จะได้พิมพ์เขียวก็อตเตอร์ดัมเบลังครับซึ่งต้องไปหันแบบหลังๆอะเอาวัตถุดิบมาแลกก็อตเตอร์ดัมเบลังเอาได้นาร็อกไปตีบวก Royal Meat Down อ๋ออยู่บนนี้โหผมไม่ได้ไปเปิดโอเบลิกตรงนี้แฮะมันมีแมปที่แมปมันก็แอบกว้างนะมันต้องเดินไปมั่วเหมือนกันบางอันก็คือแบบต้องเดินไปเองอ่ะมันจะดำๆอยู่ใช่ไหมต้องเดินไปสำรวจเองอ่ะ
And how might I help the garrison today?
อีโบรำคาญพอมันวิ่งแล้วมันสปรินต์มันก็เร็วเท่าโบอ่ะอ๋อโบมันดีกว่าคือเวลาวิ่งฝ่ามอนที่มันอยู่ตามแผนที่อะถ้าเราสปรินต์อยู่มันจะเลิกสปรินต์แล้วมันจะถือดาบออกมาวิ่งช้าๆถ้าโบไม่สนนะครับวิ่งผ่านไปเลย
Do be careful.
I will.
ได้ดูว่าจะทะลุไหมงี้เหรอ อ๋ออยากดูบิดเบี้ยวความบิดเบี้ยวของเยลลี่เฉยๆมันก็คงทะลุแหละใช่ไหมแต่ว่าจริงอ่ะท่านอัศวินครับ Knight of Splendid Heart ดากูนนี่หว่า
You're the outlaw! The one who drove His Highness to madness on your knees!
What? He hasn't heard. And he doesn't look like he's willing to listen.
Ui. Lệ.โดนกีกาแฟยิงอัดเข้าไปโอ้ยเหี้ยแรงจัดจัดไป 80,000เป็นต้อมมาร์ชมาอีกแล้วครับ
Damn it. Dion would have been glad to have you back at his side.
เอ้าหมดแล้วนี่หาฐานยังไม่ครบเราขาดตัวอะไรไปตัวแรกอาริเมนอารูน่าเบลเฟกอร์ดอชแมร์ซิกเก็ตโซเวเรียนแฟรนฟินบาซิคอนโซลสติงเกอร์กิมมาคินThe Knight of Knife The Breaker of the World at Last Bomb King The Ten of Clubs Naked Brother Svarog The Pack Great Comet Charon Forget Justice 2 ให้เสร็จ ขาดตัวนี้ไปหนึ่งตัว Lost Wing
There's something about it.
Still alive, are ya? If you're gonna buy something, be quick about it. It'd better all be here. You're rubbing me blind, you know.
Sunbreak
Good day to you.
If we've no crystals to keep
The mark? It's a Northreacher as bare as a newborn's arse.
Ah, Clive. Your
Clinton.
timing is exquisite, as always. I have a concern which you may be able to assist me with.
Go on.
There are whisperings afoot of shadowy figures having been sighted outside the village. Rustlings in the undergrowth, suspicious noises. My people fear that they are being watched. It may be no more than a surfeit of nerves, understandable in the current climate, or it may be the prelude to something altogether more dangerous. Given what I hope you'll forgive me calling your nose for trouble, I wondered if you might investigate.
Of course.
Excellent. You might begin by speaking with the good citizens of Lostwing. Listen to their tales, and make what you will of them.
All right. I will. Right. Let's see what the people of the village have to say. I'd better find out if this is just nerves, or something we need to take more seriously.
We had to dig a new cellar.
You all right, Sid? Something on your mind?
There is actually. Can I ask you something? Quentin tells me people have mentioned shadowy figures out in the woods. Have you noticed anything unusual?
Oh, that. No, sorry, can't help you. I heard the rumors, mind, from the lads working over at the vineyard, but none of them has seen anything either.
All right. Thanks anyway.
You're quite talented with that rod of yours.
have a moment? There's talk of suspicious figures in the woods. Have you seen anything out of the ordinary?
No, but I've heard something. Sound of scraping metal, like someone sharpening a sword.
Where was this?
In Lorbert's Pass. Was out foraging for herbs when I heard it, screeching out from between the trees. Ran back here as quick as my legs would carry me, and I ain't been back since.
I see. I'll look into it. Thank you. Seems Lorbert's Pass is our best bet then. What do you say, Torgal? Shall we go and investigate? You there.
Fuck! He's seen us. Get them before they escape.
Black Shields. Here. What the hell are you doing here?
What is it to you? Not that we give a damn. All that matters to us is that you don't leave here alive.
Go for it! You're finished!
Get him! This way. Why were they here? Were they planning an attack on Lostwing? I need to warn Quentin.
Clive, how goes the hunt for our sinister figures?
I found some Black Shields hiding near Lorbert's Pass.
Black Shields. The Empress's former bloodhounds. Though they serve another master now. One who means to root out and destroy both me and those I... And it would appear the pack has finally caught the scent of its prey. Damn it all. I had hoped I would have more time than this. More time to prepare. But if we are cornered, we have no choice but to bite back, and bite back we shall.
I'm sorry. You're going to need to explain. Who did the Black Shield serve now? And why would that person want you dead?
Because I want him dead.
Who?
The former Lord Chief Justice of Sanbreque. All that I have built here is for him.
I don't understand. Why him? Why Lostwing?
I suppose it is better that you know the truth. I was a member of the judiciary once. So sickened was I by the injustice of this world, I swore to fight it, and fight it I did in my own small way. I saw more than a few corrupt officials condemned to the very cells into which they had thrown blameless innocents. Men to whom the law was but a scourge to turn against the powerless. And throughout, it was the Lord Chief Justice who backed me, who was my one true ally in the quest to see justice done.
So what changed?
I discovered that he hunted bearers for sport. I was a fool to think he shared my hatred of venality and vice. His support for me was no more than a facade, a means of ridding himself of his rivals, a mask to hide the rot beneath. I filed suit against him immediately. His response, however, was rather more visceral. He had my entire family slaughtered, and he faced no punishment whatsoever. I lost everything. My loved ones, my livelihood, my position. The faith I had once held that any modicum of justice might be achieved through the courts. So I set about enacting my own. I tracked down every soul who served him, and slit their throats myself. But the man himself proved an altogether more difficult target. With money and power come protection. And so I saw that I would need an army of my own. I came here to Lostwing and began recruiting like-minded individuals.
And everyone here knows this is why you do what you do.
Of course. They too have lost loved ones to the bearer hunts. Seen faultless friends sent to the gallows to spare the guilty. All under the watchful eye of the Lord Chief Justice. Our wounds are the same. And our cause is the same. We are comrades. And our revenge is already in motion. We know where he hides, how numerous and well-trained his guard. What we did not know until now, however, was that his plans may already be in motion to...
Quentin.
Our time is short. He may move against us at any moment, unless we move against him first. My friends and comrades, it begins. Make ready for war.
I'm not going to change his mind.
You know what you have to do. Clive, I fear that I must... As you know, our time grows short. The Lord Chief Justice's vultures are circling. We must strike now. Before we part, I want you to know that, though I may not always have been your most vocal ally, I trust you, as I trusted your predecessor.
Thank you. I appreciate the sentiment, and I understand more than anyone how you feel. But is revenge really the answer?
It is the one I found, and it is all that I have lived for since that day.
But what of Lostwing? Everything you've built.
I built Lostwing to achieve this aim. Once it is done, the village will have served its purpose. My comrades and I are sure of our cause, and we shall fight to the last. But there are those among us who cannot fight. Children, the elderly, bearers afflicted by the curse. I would place Lostwing in their hands, if I thought it would do them any good. But a village home only to the frail and the infirm is not likely to stay a safe haven for long. And so, Clive, I find myself turning to you once more. Will you take them to your hideaway, that they might live even should Lostwing die?
I will.
Thank you. I will not have it said that I did not see to the well-being of those who rallied to my cause. The people I speak of have withdrawn to Gotan's Bales, away from danger in case the Black Shields strike.
Understood. I'll make sure they get...
Then the last of my preparations are complete. And may Griga guide us.
To Gotan's bales, then, and quickly, before anyone else finds them. Everyone, Quinton has asked that you come with me. He can no longer guarantee your protection, but I can. There's a safe place I can take you to.
Well, if that's what the Master thinks best. Cid, none of us would be standing here today if it weren't for Master Quinton. We owe him our lives. So we ain't about to start telling him what he should do with his. If he's saying we ain't safe in Lostwing no more, it's 'cause he ain't coming back. And if that's what has to happen, then so be it. I only hope he can see this through to the end. That we get to see justice done.
I hope so too.
Oi! You lot! Where's everyone else? They ain't already left, have they?
They've gone with Master Quinton.
Fuck! Fuck! Fuck!
What's wrong?
I've just come from the Justice's Manor. We have to get Quinton to call off the attack. It ain't just the Black Shields protecting the place. He's got a guard dog and all. A fucking monster. They don't stand a chance against that thing. If I don't get the message to them, they're all gonna fucking die.
No. We can't let this happen. Cid! Don't worry about us. You've got to catch up with him. We can't let Quinton die before that bastard does.
All right. I'll do what I can. Where is this manor?
It's way over to the east, through the woods. Heavenhall, he calls it.
Promise us, Cid. Promise us you'll do what you can.
Come on.
Yeah!
All right. Damn it. Don't tell me I'm too late. Quinton, are you all right?
No. But I am alive. Which is more than I can say for my comrades. They followed me without question all the way here. And they died. For nothing.
This must be the guard dog. Quinton. I'll hold it off. You go.
But...
Your comrades didn't die for nothing. They died for you. Don't let their sacrifice be in vain.
I won't.
Come on, then. You're no guard dog. You're just a rabid beast that needs to be put down.
ตายเลย1 ชุด
If only we'd arrived earlier. Is it over?
It is. He wept and begged for mercy. And I cut him from ear to ear, just as I dreamed of doing all these years. All my plans, building a haven in Lostwing, freeing bearers from their chains and recruiting them to my cause. It was all for this. But what is this? Justice? My faithful comrades. All those lives lost, so that I might take another.
Quinton.
Master Quinton! Oh, thank Grieger you're safe.
You're alive.
And so are you. I'm so sorry. I tried to warn you about that thing. And I hate to say it, but there's more bad news. It's Lostwing. It's been flooded.
What? Lostwing. My Lostwing.
And look who's here.
They must have stolen in after we left, just before the flood struck. What if there are still people in there?
Don't be a fool! Damn it. Quinton's not going to last long in there. Come on, Torgal. We need to make this quick. Get him! Go for it! Over here! Attack! Get him! Sick him! Over here! Fire and flame!
เฮ้ยยังโดน
I need to find Quentin. Quentin! Quentin! Look at me! Thank the Founder. He hasn't turned. I'm going to get you out of here. Welcome back to the land of the living.
Is Lostwing?
The flood has filled the valley.
I see. Then all is at an end. A strange way to achieve one's life's ambition.
No, Master Quentin. Save your strength.
Why? All that I strove for is gone. Only emptiness remains. I have nothing left to live for.
What the heck are you on about? You've got us, ain't you? Don't try telling me you only freed us so you could get revenge. We're more than that to you, and we all know it.
I thought you weren't coming back. But I prayed, and you did. There's got to be a reason for that, right? Can't we just go back to how it was? You know, you looking after us all.
Your work ain't over yet, Master Quentin. We believed that you were the right man to lead us, and we still do.
Your village may be lost, but it seems your people aren't, so long as you remain to guide them.
But why? After what why would anyone follow me?
'Cause we're family, aren't we?
Family?
Yeah, and all our comrades who went with you, they felt the same. Lostwing weren't just a village. It was all of us.
It was. And as long as we're still here, it is too.
We can start again. Build a new Lostwing, right here in the Bales.
A fresh start. One life ends, and another begins. Why just a village? We could build towns. A nation, even. What's to stop us?
That's the Master Quentin we know.
Please. I am nobody's master. Quentin will suffice. After all, we are family. Permit me to withdraw my request. I will no longer be needing your help in looking after my people.
I'll pretend you never asked.
But you must be rewarded for your efforts on our behalf. You saved my life twice over. And more besides.
A bottle or two of your finest red will suffice.
Of course. Nothing but the best. And I have a feeling that this year's vintage will be the finest yet. If you don't mind waiting, that is.
I look forward to it.
ต้องมาไล่ทำเควสเขียวใช่ไหมถึงจะแพลตตินัม
There's something about it.
ตอนสุดท้าย The Man in Black แสงดีกัดกากไปไงอ่ะ ไม่ใช่แล้ว นั่นไง
Bring out the bearers! Let me and my mortar purge them of their sin!
You'll regret doing my mother's bidding. Get him!
Hunter Hunt
Your work here is done.
หมดแล้วฮัน
Clive. Coin purse weighing you down? It'd better all be here.
เซฟก่อน เดี๋ยวมาเล่นเนื้อเรื่องหลักให้จบ